Well, would you look at that, my friends? Another day and it's another video. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a sensational day. Today I have some intel for you and you need to move quickly. So make sure you turn on notifications and slap like on this video real quick. Do it, subscribe, turn on notifications and show some love with a like. You'd be doing me a huge favor. What are we looking at today? We're looking at the Posterity. Why are we looking at the Posterity? Well, first of all, look at that. Accurate rounds, killing wind, rampage. Wow. 3 out of 5. If only I had the right barrel and masterwork. That being said, it's still absolutely sensational and it's about to get even better. Why is that? Well, let's take a look at this. Hand cannons. Precision hand cannons have languished for quite a while and we took some time to soften their time to kill in PvP. In playtesting, we find this makes them a lot more competitive, particularly with their innate plus 25 bonus to AE. Increased body shot damage from 37 to 40. Crit moves from 57 to 60. It can now kill in 2 crits and 2 bodies against guardians, and it kills in 1.33 seconds in body shots. These are some great changes, let me tell you, because it doesn't push them into not forgotten Forsaken era levels of broken 2-tapping with a 180 and constantly 3-tapping with them, but these changes really ramp up the forgiveness and the ease of use of the weapon. It's the same type of theme that we had going with the Bad Juju and the Outbreak and the Ogma and the BXR, that whole series of videos that I did. If you haven't seen them, go check them out. It's the same type of vibe. They are increasing the precision damage a little bit and they are increasing the body shot damage. Now, did you just see there how many headshots I put in there? Did you see that? That's the weakness of this weapon right now. I put in a ton of headshots there and I didn't get a single kill. Now, after the changes that are coming on the 19th of this month, I probably would have got 2 kills. I'd have activated Rampage. And that brings me on to Rampage. Now, they said they're increasing the precision damage to 60. Now, what does that mean for Rampage on this weapon or any 180 hand cannon for that matter? Well, it's going to be doing 60 to the head. 1 stack of Rampage is 10% damage, meaning you'll be doing 66 per crit with 1 stack of Rampage. And that is enough to 3-tap someone with 3 crits. So, my friends, this gun is about to become a monster. Really is. I mean, I did pretty good with it, even though, it's not in a good spot right now. I still did good because, that escalating damage from Rampage really turns 180s into a truly monstrous weapon. Now, the thing is, you can also get kill clip on some 180s, and Posterity isn't one of them. That's right, Posterity is not one of the ones you can get kill clip on. But this week coming up at Reset, so tomorrow at Reset, the Pinnacle raid rotation will switch around. And guess what raid is going to be awarding you Pinnacle weapons? The Deep Stone Crypt. And guess which raid gives you the Posterity hand cannon? The Deep Stone Crypt. So guys, you have this week, the only week for the next 3 or 4 weeks until it's back on rotation, to do the Deep Stone Crypt for Pinnacle rewards. And on top of that, we don't know exactly how long the shelf life of Deep Stone Crypt is going to be. It is now a 2+ year old raid. Who knows when sunsetting might strike? There's no guarantee that this gun will be available forever, and it's very rarely available as a Pinnacle reward. You can farm the chest. So if you guys don't know, once you've had one of these drop, if you've had a single Posterity drop, you can go into Deep Stone Crypt and simply open up the chest at the beginning of the entire raid. And you're riding through on your sparrows and it's really cold, you're freezing your tits off, but you get rewarded with a nice little Posterity potentially from that chest. Similar kind of thing to the Last Wish, how you could go in and open a chest for one of the new pulse rifles, for the Chattering Bone Pulse. It's the same sort of thing here with the hand cannon. So you can get in there. Now you're probably wondering, there's a ton of 180 RPM legendaries in the game. Why Posterity? So what I did is I went on Destiny Item Manager and I pulled up a comparison of all of the 180s that I own. Survivor's Epitaph, we have Frontier's Cry, Vulpecula, Posterity, Nature of the Beast, and Trust. And what you will see is that the Posterity has the overall best stats of any 180 RPM hand cannon in the game. Extremely high aim assist, 100 recoil direction, and it has the potential to get range all the way up to, I believe, 74. So this is just overall one of the best weapons you can get in this archetype. You can make a great argument for a bunch of the other 180s, but again, it comes down to personal preference a little bit. This thing is just like butter, my friends. It's buttery smooth. It's just like Heritage. You guys know I love Heritage, the slug shotty. I'm using it here. It's just like Heritage. It's just the best in slot. It's got the best aim assist. It's got the best recoil direction. Got the nicest sight in my opinion. It's got the best recoil. Everything's just perfect on this gun. The only thing that wasn't perfect on this gun was the damage, and that's getting changed. And you know, before I kind of always looked for a 180 with kill clip, right? So for example, a Frontier's Cry or a Survivor's Epitaph can both roll kill clip, and that would allow you to 3-tap 73 to the head. It would currently do with kill clip, and that kind of lessened the value of Posterity because the only damage perk that this comes with is Rampage. And before, one stack of Rampage would take your crit damage up to 63, or not before, well currently, you'll be seeing it in the gameplay right now, it would go up to 63. Obviously that's going to be changing, and Rampage is all you need. On top of that, we have Killing Wind, which maxes out your range. So essentially, after the update, a Killing Wind Rampage Posterity, basically you get one kill and it turns into Not Forgotten. Pre-nerf original Not Forgotten. And it's really not that hard to get one kill. On top of that, Rampage is an escalating damage. It gets higher and higher, meaning the damage will go even further after getting 1 or 2 kills. It has a really deep magazine of 12 rather. So that's more than enough for you to get 3 kills at least. If you have Rampage going, you can probably maybe get even more kills, because obviously you go from needing 4 bullets to kill to just 3. So there's just so much to go with this gun. It's just got a lot going for it. At the end of this video coming up here, I will show you the exact role I recommend as well. If you're going to get into the deep Stone Crypt and go and farm for one of these, I definitely think I have the right role for you. You don't need stability on this gun, my friend. It's a precision frame. It has perfect recoil direction. It literally does not kick at all. Now, I have 70 recoil on my roll, but my ideal roll would have a lot less stability. That being said, there is some arguments to be made that, you know, stability helps with flinch now, so who knows. The range as well with Killing Wind, it's almost like it goes up to max anyway, but maybe there's an argument to not go for max range. But I do believe after the changes, max range will be the way to go to stretch out that competitive 2 head 2 body time to kill. Obviously it's not changing anything to the base TTK. Base TTK is always going to be 1 second, but this is going to make a big difference, man. This is going to make a very, very big difference. Trust me on that. So this is the perk combination I would recommend. Full bore accurized rounds, Killing Wind, Rampage, and a range masterwork, giving you 32 meters of range. That again, that might increase after the damage increase that the weapon is going to receive. So yeah, prepare yourselves for 180 RPM hand cannons being far more competitive than they ever have been. This week coming up, the Deep Stone Crypt is available as a pinnacle source of rewards from raiding. So get in the Deep Stone Crypt this week, grab yourself a Posterity, and get ready for the new meta, my friends, because it is upon us very, very shortly. I'm now live on Twitch doing trials help. If you've never been flawless or you haven't been flawless this weekend, come over to the stream, jump in the raffle, and maybe you can play trials with me. Much love, and I'll see you guys in the next video.